They're called killdeers. Apparently, from our research, they are the dumbest fucking birds alive. So we watched a male killdeer looking for a mate. He finally succeeded. We saw and watched the whole freaking fertilization process.
You were a peeping Tom.
Welcome back, everybody. Breaking Bad, Season 5, Episode 9. Unfortunately for you, we didn't have to wait 12 weeks. I guess fortunately for us. Was it 12 weeks? 11 months.
12 months. 11 months.
11 months.
Yeah, I can.
Tom was one of them. Don't forget that. Tom was one of them who waited.
I'm
He
scarred.
waited. It stinks. We only had to wait 6 days.
6 days.
It's probably hard to find a new TV show to watch in the meantime. For those 11 months, there was definitely a dry spell for a while. You're like, no, that doesn't sound good. No, that doesn't look interesting.
Nothing.
No, that doesn't have Walter White in it.
Bad.
Not too many bald guys. Oh.
Introductions.
That looks terrible.
Introductions. Me, Kevin. There's Tom. There's Katie. And there's Blue. And Tom is going to tell us what happened last episode, especially on the shitter.
All right. Sorry. All right. Walter meets with Lydia to obtain the names of Mike's associates. Lydia partners with him to expand his distribution overseas to the Czech Republic. Walter takes the names of Todd's uncle, Jack. Walt takes the names to Todd's uncle, Jack, who has ties with the Aryan Brotherhood prison gangs. Mike's lawyer and the 9 prisoners are killed under Walt's orders. The meth production runs profitably for months. Skyler makes another effort to convince Walt to give up his criminal life, and Walter ultimately relents. After realizing that they have enough money that they can't even count it, Walter visits Jesse to pay him his cut of the deal with Declan. Jesse expects Walter to kill him and sighs in relief. The Whites' children move back in during a family cookout. Hank flips through leaves of grass in Walt's bathroom and sees the dedication from Gail Bedecker. He realizes Walt is Heisenberg.
Cheers.
Boom. Boom. And Walt thinks that he's finally, I don't know finally, but he thinks that he's out. Like that it's done with. They killed all those guys all at pretty much the exact same time so they couldn't protect them. And now here comes old Hanky Panky.
Look on Hank's face, bro. Oof.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Also, and one thing, I think we were so caught up in Hank finding out that we didn't address it, or maybe we did at the time, I don't remember. But just when good guy Todd couldn't get any worse, he's a Nazi. He works with Nazis.
His family. Well, his family.
We were just so unperturbed by it because we were like, yeah, sure, of course Todd's a Nazi. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? But I don't think we ever addressed that.
Yeah. I actually don't think we did either.
No.
Good guy Todd.
That when Kevin's like, oh, I think Todd's gonna be good, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god, what a piece of shit.
That's the worst prediction ever.
I meant good character.
Scum of the scum. No, you didn't. You liked
character.
him. We all liked him except for Tom because he knew what was coming. All right? I don't want to hear anything out of you now. No, you liked him because you thought he was a good guy.
Todd.
Yeah.
You did not see that coming.
Yeah, that's actually, I mean, my reaction was the same as yours. I was just like, especially when he shoots the kid, it's just like, what the
Nope.
fuck?
Yeah.
You were going to be the fourth leg. What are you talking about? What are you doing? And he went kind of crazy, but yeah. Anyways.
Oh, here we go. It's going to get bad.
All right, you ready to get into it?
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
To find out what the thumbnail from the beginning of the episode is? Shower curtain?
Yes.
Skin or book? Here we go.
It's road.
Sidewalk. No, skateboard.
Cement.
Those weren't even close.
Sound reminds me of that Walt's pool? Is that Walt's house?
It is.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, the old one. Oh, no.
What?
No, it's
Oh,
Walt's
the-
house.
My God, what happened?
Hank happened. Oh, he's back.
Oh, from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, none of your neighbors are going to recognize you. The glasses, top notch.
I mean, if they work for Clark Kent.
All that money you could get freaking, what's this, the dye correction?
Beard and glasses. You might as well have the nose attached to the glasses. What happened here?
Huh.
Heisenberg.
Everybody found out, apparently.
Huh.
He's just reminiscing from all the good times.
Little trip
being
down
a
memory lane. Was it worth it, Walt?
I wonder if there are Easter eggs in the writing on the wall.
Probably. Ah, he is going for the raisin.
It's getting the rice. Oh, I didn't even hear you say that.
You think he wanted for himself?
No.
Not Walt.
Cocky for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Walter?
Howdy, neighbor.
Wait.
Oh, she's,
That's-
yep. She knows. So she's terrified.
Hello, Carol.
She's gonna be calling the police.
Is she the woman who,
Went
where he
inside?
called?
I think so.
Is that her?
I think so.
Or no? Tom, do you know? Or...
I
The one
can't
that
hear
he
anything
called
with
the
that
one
music
time?
playing.
Didn't he call somebody to go
Yeah,
in?
no,
No,
Did
that was
you
on the
ever go
left.
into the
That was on the
house?
left.
Okay.
That was on the
Okay,
left
okay.
side of the house.
Well, that
That's
is
what he
true.
called. When the Gus's men were in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, he has the notes with him.
You gotta play cool, Hank. You gotta play cool.
He's not looking at him the same ever again.
Is he going to go back to the drawing?
Let's go send them underway.
Remember the...
Yeah, the drawing, right? Like that looks like a wall. He doesn't have
There's
any
some
evidence.
foreshadowing that they don't... That's hard for them to keep stuff from each other.
Oh, there's okay.
There she is.
There's that woman, yeah.
There when she said
The house to the right.
Paula, right?
You okay? You're still
Carol.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Hank's gonna go Heisenberg.
He's having a panic attack.
Yeah.
He's gonna check if the book is in his
Same
evidence,
handwriting?
yeah.
Who's that? What is he $100,000 Mercedes?
What's up?
Just wondering who washes a rental car.
Oh, it's a rental. Smart.
She's a former business associate who wants me to go back. And I won't.
Get out of here. Now. Excuse me? Never come back here. You understand me? Go.
Dude, imagine when he realizes that it was Hank who called the fake call-in when Marie was
It
at
was
the hospital,
assault.
but she wasn't at the hospital. Like at the RV.
He's realizing a lot of things now. I think we're gonna have a lot of strings are gonna be attached.
So many things that are clicking together right now. It's time to go through some boxes and drink a few Schrader Brows.
Montage. Let's go.
Blue, you've been talking about this montage
Yes.
for a while now. Here you go. Enjoy
Yes. Yes. Let's go.
I like this because it even reminds us of everything we've been through.
Yes,
Yes,
very
exactly,
smart.
exactly.
it. I love the little
And
tools that
how many
shows.
things Hank have been going through, you know? Like why he deserves this moment. Oh.
Mike.
Aw. the gas mask from the school.
Review. Buddies.
Was that last one a mugshot of Gale?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was gonna ask, by the way, but I thought.
Oh my god. That's right. Talk about a trip down memory lane.
Southwest Airline.
Oh,
It's a
That's
barrel.
it.
It rolls.
Yeah.
little cartoon scene.
The Among Us costumes.
And there you go.
There's the.
There
yeah.
it is.
There it is.
You are tripping. I'm not dead. So you're telling me every time Kirk went into the transport, he was killing himself? So over the whole series, there's like 147 Kirks.
At least. Dude, yo, why do you think McCoy never likes to be nowhere? Because he's a doctor, bitch. Look it up, it's science.
I love when these guys get talking about
Ever tell you about
anything.
my Star Trek script?
Oh, yeah.
Star Trek script.
Yeah, I gotta write it down is all. Nothing's going on, neutral zone is quiet, the crew is bored, so they put on a pie eating contest. Spock always wins these things.
How is Spock gonna beat Kirk, yo? Spock's like a toothbrush. Look at Kirk, he's got room to spare.
Spock has total Vulcan control over his digestion. You wanna hear this or not?
Yeah, go.
Okay, finally, Kirk. He can't take it anymore. He yorks. Now it's just down to Chekhov and Spock. He's got Scotty back in the transporter room, locked in on Chekhov's stomach.
Bro.
Every time Chekhov eats a pie, Scotty beams it right out of him.
Where is he sending him? The toilet?
Space! There's blueberries just floating out there, frozen, because it's in space. And Chekhov is just shoveling them into his mouth. And Spock's like, I can't believe this Russian is defeating me. Meanwhile, Scotty's in the transporter room fiddling with levers when Lieutenant Uhura comes in. And she's got, her big pointies. And Scotty's fingers are all sweaty.
No.
Chekhov screams. He sprays blood out of his mouth. Scotty beamed his guts into space.
No way!
So you gonna realize now that he's the one who took the cigarette?
So, are we on our own today?
Barn door open.
Barn door. So, how is the maestro? Things have been quiet on this end.
Was Jesse trying to, I don't know, redeem himself somehow?
I mean, he's always felt bad about for
this
kids.
is-
He's always had a soft
don't
spot
hang
for
up on me.
kids.
Is that his atypical thing to go for?
I don't know.
No,
back
he's
in
back
chemo,
in.
yeah.
He's back getting freaking chemo again.
Oh.
She needs someone looking after her.
Mike is perfectly capable of looking after his own granddaughter.
Does he know?
I don't think so. I don't think he is capable. I don't think he's coming back.
What are you saying?
You doing what you did, offing Mike's guys. If he was out there, you'd have to look over your shoulder the rest of your life, and that's not how you do things. So I think he's dead, and I think you know that.
It's not true. It's just not.
So he's out there.
He's okay. Yes. Mike is fine. Where he is. You both know that he can take care of himself.
Oh, it's the cancer.
Wait, they don't. His family doesn't know?
No.
He's gonna realize when he comes up, the book is
That
gone.
the book's gone. This isn't a shit epiphany. It's a puke epiphany.
Wait, was the medicine called White Walter?
Well, that's his name. Your name's on the prescription bottle.
Oh, oh my god. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. Oh my god, I looked so dumb when I said that. Like, I was like, what is it? The medicine is after his name? What are the odds?
Yeah, it'd be pretty messed up.
Nice
Wait,
guy.
Walter, 5 milligrams. Take one.
Oh.
Feels superior.
Are you gonna turn off the light?
Have you seen Leaves of Grass?
Hmm?
My book? Walt Whitman, dark green hardcover.
I didn't even know he had that.
Because he knows Hank would utilize that because he helped him install the one on Gus's car.
Yep.
Oh my god.
He's going.
Oh my.
And he's like, oh shit, I brought all that money to Jesse. I was at Saul's.
He's gonna go and give it to the poor people.
He's just throwing it out on the
Yes.
sidewalks.
Oh my god.
Dude, why can't he come to my house?
You know,
Are you gonna do it?
you're gonna laugh, but I have to ask you about this. Believe it or not, I found this on my car. I mean, it looks just like the GPS tracker that we used on Gus Fring, doesn't it? Back when we were tracking him, just the two of us. You wouldn't know anything about this, would you, Hank?
Oh my
They
god.
are gonna do it.
You okay? I gotta say, I don't like the way you're looking at me right now.
Nice.
Because you. All along, it was you! You son of a bitch. You drove into traffic to keep me from that laundry. Calm down. That call I got. Tell me Marie was in the hospital. That wasn't Pinkman. You had my cell number. You killed 10 witnesses to save your sorry ass. You bombed a nursing home. Heisenberg. Heisenberg. You lying, two-faced sack of shit. Hank. I don't know where this is coming from, Hank, but just I swear to Christ, I will put you under the jail.
Just take a breath, okay? Just listen to yourself. These wild accusations, they can destroy our family.
Damn,
and for what?
shit about family.
Right? I'm saying it all along.
Hank, my cancer is back.
Good. Yes.
Rodney, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I want to beat this thing. I do. I'm back on chemo and I am fighting like hell. But the truth is, in 6 months, you won't have someone to prosecute. But even if somehow you were able to convince anyone I was capable of doing these things, you and I both know I would never see the inside of a jail cell.
That's a confession, no?
I'm a dying man.
Better hope it's not recorded.
Who runs a car wash. My right hand to God. That is all that I am. What's the point?
Skylar, bring the kids here. And then we'll talk.
That is not going to happen.
Oh, he sounds so defeated.
If that's true, if you don't know who I am, then maybe your best course would be to tread lightly.
Oh, fucking threat.
A bit to what?
Tread lightly. It was a threat.
Holy moly.
Hit him again. God damn.
Oh no! That went by fast.
Wait, who's the guy in the end that said says dedicated to our friend?
I don't know. Let me go
Oh,
back.
I don't know. I
back.
missed it.
Just no. It's an actor's. It's an actor's name.
Oh, I went all the way to the start. Hold on. Tried to fast forward. Oh, maybe I can use the arrows. Yeah, here we go. Dedicated to our friend Kevin Cordasco.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
So what's happening?
I had to
What's
guess.
happening?
It's probably somebody that went the way of Mike. Dead. Anyways, so tread lightly.
Clearly threatening. Threatening Hank. Confess to Hank. You better hope there's no, I don't know, it's probably pre-ring cameras and stuff.
When this episode first aired and it ended on that tread lightly, fucking tread lightly was trending. It was all over the internet. It was fucking crazy. Yeah.
Well, but I didn't get the expression because it's hard for me to understand the expression because
tread lightly is like you better watch yourself.
Yeah, tread lightly.
It's like
tread is another word for like walk or move.
Okay.
But carefully, like walk lightly, like so people don't hear you sneak. Be stealthy.
Because you might die at any time. I might kill you at any time.
Or you might piss me off.
He's just saying if you don't know who you're talking to, you better watch your back. Is pretty much what he's saying.
Ooh.
Because if you have no idea who I am, you might be right, and you have no idea what I'm capable of.
Well, he knows that he killed Gus.
Well, I mean,
he killed all the witnesses.
He does have an idea. That was a bad expression.
Yeah, I think when he hit him, of course it's like we've been waiting for that moment for like a lot of we've been waiting for it for 5 seasons. But I think while he was saying what he did, he's saying what Walt did, and then realizing at the same time what monster he's in the same room with, like that's why he's in the end he felt like I can feel like he's scared, he's looking at him, he's beaten down, Walt is beaten, but Hank is the one who's scared,
Yeah, I agree to an extent. Like I feel like when he was doing his research, I think there was always like a little part of his brain that's like, but it might not be, it might not be, it might not be. But then when Walt came right after, almost like on cue. Well, I mean, he wasn't planning or he wasn't expecting him, but like he knew the second Walt pulled up why he was there. Like they both knew what was going on, but it was like the confirmation he needed to be like, holy crap.
The face, that was good. That was so good.
Now what?
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that we know that Walter gets out of there and the house becomes abandoned and he comes back? So either he escapes from the law, goes out on like fugitive status, or does Hank end up helping him get out?
Do you think that...
and then does Lydia's the whole thing that happens is that, Lydia's like, what can happen? And so the people, the Eastern Europeans or wherever that she's delivering meth to, then get fucking pissed off and they send people over, and Walt goes out and fucking hiding, and they come back and they get his family hostage, and so Walt's got to say hello to my little friend then.
Do you think that the first scene we saw is a big fast forward or like just a fast I thought it was
judging by the deterioration of the house, it's at least 6 months.
And his hair growth. And the fact that he's on chemo now, so that means I don't know how long he's been doing.
Third time. It's his third chemo. You think?
His second. Well, it could be his third.
No, like in the fast forward scene, because he had hair, and
could be a wig.
Like, yeah. Oh.
So, I mean, this isn't anything important, but when I would argue that the fact that he has hair implies that he's not on chemo.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Is that so? He's currently on chemo. He's gonna potentially. He lost his hair, presumably last time, although he shaved it before it really fell out. I mean, there's certain chemos where you don't lose your hair, but let's assume this is the chemo that does. He would lose his hair, and then he would have, I think it was like an inch of growth. So that's like a few months, if not closer to, a few months, if not a year.
Yeah, I'd say probably, I think 6 months plus from what happened. So, I mean, but we know he gets out of there, and then he comes back. He buys a gun from a guy at a diner and comes back, goes in and gets the ricin. He's plotting some sort of attack.
Scheme to kill someone that we had to know. We don't know.
But what we need to know is, what we're going to find out is how he got out, because we know he gets out, which means clearly if the house is 6 months abandoned, that Hank was not able to arrest him before he left.
So you think he wasn't caught?
No, but why is he coming back? There's a reason for him to come back.
To get the ricin for some.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
And is he coming back for his family? I think the way the story is going to go ahead and portray, he's going to say, I'm back for my family, but really he's probably back for revenge. He's probably back for something dealing with himself. It's another whole trope about, I'm coming for my family, but no, it's all about himself. That's my water heater prediction. Bam.
Anybody else want to pipe up some predictions?
I wanted to say something about like the whole Hank Walt situation. I don't know, man. It's been building up. It's cool and all, like how they both figured out. I don't know. I thought that might have been more. Like it's because I understand, like there's a lot of things going on, like Hank could not do anything, like Hank could not say anything to anyone, even his co-workers, because it's his brother-in-law, and that's gonna affect Skylar, put her in danger maybe, or like Marie and everything. But man, shit, like this, the punch, man, I felt the punch, like the punch came out from his soul. You know,
yeah.
like he closed the garage door, he powered up, and then and that punch was fast, like it wasn't like like it was, oh my god. But I just wanted more. I wanted him to go on top of him and like hit him more, you know.
I wonder if he thought when Walter pulled the GPS out of his coat pocket if it was gonna be a gun. Because it seemed like that he reached into his pocket.
Do you think like now Hank is not gonna? I don't think Hank is gonna go forward officially with the Heisenberg case because of what Walt said. Maybe because to protect Marie and Skylar and the kids. But do you think he's gonna go for Jesse? He's gonna go to Jesse for help, or like for some input or something like that.
I think Jesse's gonna get involved. I wouldn't be surprised if Jesse's got a GPS tracker on him too. Like Walt, he found the GPS tracker. He went in the episode to Saul and to Jesse.
That is true. That's true. But did you go? So maybe Hank. Like I want to see another dialogue between Hank and Jesse, but this time they're both like, because they're both, I mean of course Hank more than Jesse, but like they're both major victims of Walt. So I want to see I don't want to see them fighting. I just want to see them have a dialogue between them about, like, I don't know, some, like, just talk about Heisenberg and the things they've been through.
And the last time they had a conversation was when Jesse was brought into
question.
Brought into the police station. But I think you're right in that Hank is going to have to kind of go a little bit rogue on this because he doesn't know exactly, well, because of Walt's threat. And like he knows that Walt has done some really terrible things, and he's probably questioning whether that he would actually harm somebody of his own family. Like directly. I mean, he's indirectly harmed everybody in his family, but directly hurt them. And so I think Hank will have to tread lightly, so to say.
Yeah, like how would, I mean, I'm sure Hank's initial impression is, oh, he would never hurt his family, but
no,
I mean, he had no idea like that he was capable of
killing
Heisenberg. So he's right in right before the end. He goes, I don't even know who I'm talking to.
Yes.
Like, so I think you're spot on, Kevin. He has no fucking idea what to expect from Walt.
Yeah, so he can't like officially go through, like Blue said, he can't do like official stuff. So I bet there's a conversation him and Jesse have.
And the fact that he's dying, like when he said he is dying in 6 months, that makes him 100 times more dangerous than if it's just
but
you know.
I'll just
If he's dying, we know he's not gonna die, but like the fact that he said that in front of Hank, like Hank doesn't know.
He's gonna die before the season's over. But when you saw him with the conversation with Jesse, that Jesse was like, I don't think Jesse believed him. And so I think Jesse also is probably going to feel like betrayed by Walt. And he probably will, if Hank goes ahead and talks to him and tells him what he knows, that Jesse probably would, say, turn state's evidence. He's not about the money anymore. He's throwing the fucking money out the window. He's got a conscience.
Yeah.
He feels terrible about everything that's happened. He needs to go ahead and figure out a way to make himself feel good and by making things right. So now Hank is going to be,
a puppet.
The father that Walt couldn't be to Jesse, maybe. And
to
Mike,
Jesse, I would
Mike
love
was
that.
The father that Walt couldn't be, but Walt killed Mike, and I think Jesse believes that. So now he's going to go ahead and latch on to Hank. I mean, I don't think latch on is a good word, but I bet that he will work with Hank to extract his I don't want to say vengeance, but his Walt's comeuppance. Does that make sense? Like, he wants to. He's like, everything's gonna come down for Walt. Like I would bet that Walt is dead before the end of the series. That would be my prediction. There's no way.
Imagine Hank going to Jesse's place, just knocking on the door. Hey, I've got Schrader Bros. You wanna drink and talk about Heisenberg?
I think it'd be the same reaction. Like he opened up the door and then Walt was there and he's just like shook his head and just walked towards the couch. I bet if he opened the door and Hank does the same, he's probably, yeah, come on in. I don't fucking give a fuck anymore. Come on in. What do you want to talk about?
And the money is on the money is on the couch.
No, he's gonna be like, so we got reports of bands just dropped over in the freaking projects all over the place. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you, Pinkman? Or know anything about that? It's like he's just fucking throwing. What else? That's fucking $5,000, $10,000.
Robin Hood Pinkman
bills.
Stealing from the rich.
Yeah. No, but he says it's blood money. He doesn't want it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it because it's tainted. Like it was good before when you were just buying drugs. You were making stuff.
It was good before he was buying.
Well, you were just making your own product and you were selling it to people on the street who wanted the product. Like this is a different thing. And now, so many people have been killed and murdered, so you can make so much more money. It's quite a bit different than being like a regular street level drug dealer. Although, in your street level drug dealer, you are supporting then the larger organizations that are causing all of this shit. So, but
Do you know
I,
what?
don't know, I think Jesse's finally realizing, like, I've caused so much harm, and he wants to make amends.
So, by the way, Katie, we've been talking the entire time. If you have anything to say,
No, I think you guys said it all.
because you know it's like we're just chatting. So, do you think Jesse will turn himself in? Like we've been talking how I mean he's throwing away the money, but I think he's gonna be bothered until he turns himself in. I think that's the way Hank is gonna be able to talk to him. He turns himself in without turning, of course, without like giving out Walt. But you think him turning himself in is gonna be his decision of redemption?
I think Hank approaches him first. I think that Hank comes to his house before Jesse turns himself in. I don't know if Jesse will turn himself in after speaking to Hank. There will be
Like,
a
if the
formal
money-
arrest and he'll turn state's evidence, so to say. I don't know. But I think Hank's got to tread lightly, right? He's got to be very careful. Because he does not know exactly how far Walt will go.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's
I don't know,
getting
but
very
shit's gonna get crazy. That's for sure.
What is there, 7 episodes left?
big.
Yeah, it's
7
crazy that
episodes.
there's 7 episodes left after this. Like, this seems like there'd only be like a couple left, so there's got to be a few more craziness happening. A few more things of crazy.
Of course, there's always there's still the Jane story. Please give me the Jane reveal, please. Just give me the Jane reveal. Come on, next episode, please.
I don't see how they wouldn't write that in. Like, Jesse has just got to be a point. Like how Hank had his realization of how terrible Walter is. Like, there's got to be the realization of Jesse, where he realizes, you know, that Jane is dead, that Tomas was poisoned. That,
Yes,
like,
everything in one scene, please. Just give me.
Yeah, just
everything.
like Hank, I think the same thing is going to end up
In one
happening to
scene.
Jesse.
Although
Katie,
I
that's
think
gonna
he
be
doesn't
the-
need. I don't
Oops,
think
sorry.
he. Well, I don't think he needs the montage. I think he's already terrified of Walt and the fact that he doesn't know it. Like, it's in his the fact that it's in his head at all that Walt would be capable of that. I think maybe there will be a montage, but I think he just in his like heart knows like the reality.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a point where, like, it's
He might not have that.
it's said to him. I've said a few times, I think Walt confesses to him, whether he confesses to him on his deathbed or he confesses to him out of like challenge, you know, and he like Walt, like they battle and Walt's like, you think Jade died by herself? You think Tomas is poisoning whatever? I am so fucking smarter than you think. You know, like that kind of reaction, one or the other.
Or maybe
But
Hank gives them the info. Maybe they start connecting all the dots together.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Jesse and Hank sort of team up.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Give it to me.
Jesse always needs a father figure. He had Walt, then he had Mike, and now maybe he'll have Hank.
Tom, do you remember how you felt watching this for the first time? Like that?
Yeah, so the biggest thing I remember is the tread lightly, but even more than that, as fucking Walt's walking away and he stops, I'm like, okay, like you guys were saying, this is happening. Like, I felt those same exact things, but when fucking Hank hits the garage, it seemed like 30 minutes that garage door was going down.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Oh my
yes,
God.
Yes.
And yeah, just pretty much all the same stuff.
So true. Did you get how satisfied were you when you hit him in the face?
So my first watch through, I was more Team Walt, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Just badass, doesn't give a you know, just you know, like you guys are doing great. Like you guys, I mean, maybe I was less observant, but my first watch through, I wasn't as Walt's a bastard as the second. It's like the second watch through, I was immediately like, this guy's a fucking monster. But the first one, I was more like, I just liked the
badass
drug dealer, doesn't give a fuck, you know, like it just seems like I mean, no offense to anybody, but like an immature view on things I had, but or an unpolished maybe. But anyways, so when I was originally watching, I just liked the confrontation. Like I wasn't like, yeah, Walt's getting caught. I was just like, oh fuck yeah, they're about to go head to head.
Go down, yeah. Oh my God.
But yeah, second watch through, I was like, oh, this he's a monster.
a lot of people in the comment section said that when they watched it several times, the first time they were Team Walt, and then they changed sides. I remember someone said that in season 4 they switched sides, but during the second time they watched it. So
yeah, it's
so I think it's
for me, like it just didn't stick how much Walt is so manipulative, like how he's so manipulative, until maybe the second watch through. Like you guys are doing you guys are like how I was season 2, so you guys are ahead of the game.
But you're helping us a lot. So
well, I mean it took me a while it took me through the second watch to really actually, I feel, get what Vince Gilligan was trying to send to the viewers, you know what I mean? Whereas you guys are pretty much there the first watch through. One thing I will say is, you notice I was real fucking quiet today because I mean, as the tunnel or the path narrows and your predictions can only
narrow,
like it's getting narrow enough. I can't really comment on
There's not
things
too many
because
ways things can go.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just over here like, and I would suggest I can't help it. It's just what I do. It's become a habit now. I probably wouldn't watch our reactions going forward.
I do not. I never watch it. I do
because
not want to see your facial expressions on
that's exactly because
you can't
because there's
control
times there's times like it's just habit now, like you say something that's spot on and I look at the camera and like so I would seriously suggest staying away from watching our videos.
But it's fine. I think it's gonna be fine because we're ahead of schedule. So we might
yeah, but say you make a prediction of something that happens in the second to last episode.
Okay, I know.
So yeah, seriously, don't watch the edits.
All right. Okay, fine. And please in the comment section, don't tell us minute. Oh my God, look at what he did at his face. Okay, just be nice, guys. Come on.
Okay. All right. I think we're good.
All right.
Till next week.
We will say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.